Jason Followell. Okay, guys. I would love not to utilize my First Amendment right and calling you people out on your bullshit and being pieces of shit, but every time I come up here, you have your illegal decorum and you talk like you have rights over that, and you don't have rights over our constitutional rights. Please stop writing it so I don't have to come up here and say, piece of shit. I would love to not do that anymore. Thank you. We can be civil if y'all would give us our rights back. Ramp, I know a lot of people have talked to you about me and what's going on, and since the beginning I only wanted an apology. It's too late for that. What I want right now is for Gary Edwards to be fired. You get rid of Gary Edwards and you don't have to see me up here anymore. With that said, if he's fired, we can bring in somebody that's moral and ethical and does the right thing, and that person can do an audit on everybody else and get rid of all the tyrants and the criminals that are in our organization. Speaking what is doing right, David Flores, me and you had a conversation about a month ago, and I informed you that I knew of some racist BS that took place at a city worker. This city worker was fired and the supervisor was not. His supervisor, David, used racial slurs and told him to climb his monkey ass up a ladder, along with some racial dogma that was chalked on the sidewalks. Gary Edwards knew about this too. Nothing was done. In reality, to all the humans out there, color was and is utilized to segregate us. We're all humans. Color doesn't mean shit. Gary Edwards and David, well, David, I know Gary Edwards won't get up here and give a public apology, but David, we citizens of this town do believe you are a good person. I think, personally, you're just oppressed by that man that usually sits there, and he keeps you from being a good person. With that said, we would love to see you give a public apology to that individual and maybe give him his job back. Now then, Randy, if David does not get up here and apologize to that man that he knows what happened, I have the video of what happened. I would love to share it with you to show that he's a racist SOB too. Not you, man, but the guy sitting there, usually sits there. I'll show you after the meeting, but I do expect David to give an apology, as he is not an elected official like Mr. Gomez, and we have to wait for you to get out of here, Dominguez, even though you keep failing us and failing us and failing us by working with scumbags. It's time for a change. Luker's sitting behind me. I would like to know, sir, Melinda Williams, that lady that y'all had come up here, and she is now testifying that she's scared and terrified of me because y'all coached her. I would like to know how come she committed deadly force and you covered it up, you piece of shit. Blink all you want. What are you going to do about it? Nothing, because you're a scumbag. Anyway, I would like that investigated, Randy, if you can help me out with that. It's on my YouTube where she admits she used deadly force, and that man right there covered it up. That's the same man that won't investigate Officer Mr. Chief Blanchard. He says it's not his fucking job. It is your job, and it's policy, but I guess since policy doesn't matter and charter law doesn't matter, y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want, right? Amen. Praise baby Jesus, you pieces of shit.